In the first video of the board orientation series, we introduced the three key areas of board orientation. Let's talk in further detail about the first area, universal board roles and responsibilities. This covers a board member's legal and fiduciary responsibilities, as well as governance and strategic leadership roles. We call these universal board roles because they're the same for board members of all nonprofit organizations. Universal roles fall into three broad categories, which are to direct, protect, and enable the organization. Directing refers to determining the broad purpose, future focus, and strategic direction of the organization, not managing operations, which is the CEO's job. Protecting means establishing policies on decision-making authority and financial controls, as well as legal and ethical accountability and performance expectations. Enabling is assuring adequate resources to fulfill the mission, as well as helping advance the interests of the organization. In addition to the three broad categories of roles, boards must conform to a legal concept known as fiduciary responsibility, which we'll explain next. Most board members know they have fiduciary responsibility for the organization, but may not know how to define it. They may have a general idea that it entails looking out for the interests of the organization, but they may not be aware that fiduciary responsibility has a clear and specific definition. A fiduciary is defined as a person to whom property or power is entrusted for the benefit of another. You are a temporary steward acting in the best interest of the organization as a whole, not your own personal gain or constituency's agenda. Fiduciary responsibility is written into both state and federal nonprofit law. So it's not just a board best practice, it's a legal requirement. Fiduciary responsibility has a specific legal definition, which includes three duties. Let's review each of these three duties. First, duty of care. You will do your due diligence and act in the best interest of the organization. That means doing your homework. Duty of loyalty means if conflicts of interest come up, you'll disclose them. And this is really more of a problem for a director than for the board as a whole. Ways to avoid breaching duty of loyalty include abstention, absence, or resignation. It's at the board's discretion on how to handle conflicts of interest when they arise. Finally, duty of obedience. This is the most straightforward of the three duties, and it means you'll abide by federal and state laws, as well as organizational bylaws and policies. To support you in developing an effective board orientation program, Leading Associations has complimentary resources you can access at our website, worldclassboards.org, by clicking the Programs and Events tab, which includes the Board Health Assessment application and the Revolutionary Governance eBook. The Resources tab has a number of complimentary online resources, including sample forms and policies, as well as documents referenced during this video.